everybody, and welcome to the channel, Crossing the Spiritual Streams. Everybody on YouTube and everybody on Patreon, we're so glad that you are all here today. This is our one daily reading a week that we put up on YouTube as well as Patreon. For those of you who have been following me on YouTube, don't know yet that we have a Patreon account. We do. You can sign up for as little as $1 a month, and you will get the daily readings every day over there, as well as one special reading a month. And we're hoping to add even more as we get built up with tiers and more Patreons. Okay, so just to let you guys know that. So today we have 3 piles to choose from, as we normally do. We have pile 1 here with the Tarot Mucha deck. We have pile 2 here with the Arcanum Tarot. And then we have pile 3 here with the Legends Tarot. Okay, so it's best to go with your gut instinct on deciding which pile to look at to get your messages. These are timeless readings, so whenever you do run across it and feel like watching it, there should be a message for you. You can watch more than one pile if you feel compelled to do so. There's nothing wrong with that. And we will be giving you some time to reflect and decide which pile that you would like to get your messages from. So we're going to give you that time, and then we'll see you directly at your reading. There are timestamps in the description. Hello, pile 1. Welcome to your daily messages from Spirit. And you guys chose the Tarot Mucha deck here. And then we will also be doing your Oracle spheres. So be thinking of a yes or no question that you would like to get an answer to. And we will be doing that as well. Interesting. Got these cards right there resonated. So we'll pull those out and see what Spirit has to say. We've got the 8 of Cups, the Emperor, and the King of Swords. Okay. The message that's coming through is you have completed one phase of your life. Okay? And the energy I get from it was that it was very traditional, strict, trying to think of the right words, maybe harsh, not necessarily harsh, but that's kind of very much in control and under authority and rigid and under the old set of rules. That kind of energy, okay? And I feel like that phase that you were under, you might have been under control of somebody in your life, maybe a parental figure or a boss, or, could be pretty much anybody, but basically you were under a certain set of strict guidelines and rules that were based on older ways of thinking, traditional ways of thinking, disciplined, those kinds of energies, okay? And that phase of your life is now coming to an end. You're now, you have finished with what you needed to learn and know from that phase, and now it is time to move on. You've got everything under control. You've done what you needed to do, any kind of work that needed to be done under that regime, basically. And now it's time to move forward onto something more new, more different, more freer, I think, is maybe the energy that I'm getting, and see where that leads you. Okay? So you're under a new direction now, a new pathway in your life. All right, so that's kind of exciting. That could be cool. All right, so let's take a look at your Oracle spheres today. We have 3 different stands. We have gold, green, and blue. You decide which one you'd like to get your answers on, and we'll go out and we'll get your answers. So number 1, purple, is a maybe. Number 2, green, is a probable. And number 3, blue, is a not sure. So we have a maybe, a probable, and a not sure. So there's your Oracle Sphere answers for today. Thank you so much for being here for this reading. To our Patreon members, thank you so much for signing up. For our YouTube members, thank you so much for being here. We appreciate all of you greatly. If you could give the video a thumbs up and share the channel with your friends and family, those things help us out more than you'll ever know, and we appreciate them. We do have a unique URL listed in the description that you can copy and paste and share on social media accounts or through text or emails, however you'd like to do, and say, hey, check out this channel. We really would appreciate that. All right, guys, we look forward to seeing you again, and may the stars guide your path. Bye-bye. Hello, Pile 2. Welcome to your messages from Spirit. You chose the Arcanum Tarot deck here. And we are going to do this as well as our Oracle Sphere. So be thinking of a yes or no question that you would like to get an answer to. All right, let's see. Okay, Spirit, what message do you have for Pile 2 today? Okay. All right, we've got the King of Pentacles. We got the Queen of Pentacles. And the Seven of Swords. Okay, wow. I believe that some sort of truth about something in relation to probably work. This will probably be some sort of work related matter, or at least financially related. So something financial in your life. If it's not work, it could have to do with family members and finances and other things like that. But if there's something financial, some sort of truth is going to be revealed. Like, for instance, maybe somebody at your work has been embezzling, or that somehow or another you're not making as much money as other people doing the same job as you will come out. Things like that. Or it could be that somebody that you know has been taking money from you in some way, shape, or form, either stealing it directly, out of your wallet or purse or whatever, or they have, been working with your finances and cheating you in some way that way. Or, so this could be directly related to your finances in your specific money, or just in relation to your work, and maybe it affected, many people. I'll give you an example. Years and years ago, there was a person who was in a payroll department for a company that had like 13,000 employees or something. And they had directed a penny from each person's check to go to them specifically. And so after it would print out all the payroll checks, there'd be one extra check for this person. That would be the 1 penny from everybody. And I know penny doesn't sound like much, but when you add it all up amongst that many employees, it's a pretty hefty, sizable sum. And they've been doing this for quite a while. And one day they were sick, and the things printed out, and somebody went, why is there this extra check? And they started investigating and found out that they've been doing this for years. Okay, well, that's embezzling. You might not think that affects you that much, 1 penny per check, and I suppose for each individual person it probably didn't affect you that much, but it was a big effect. Okay, so that's just one example of something that could come about or be revealed. But basically there's going to be some sort of truth revealed in relation to your work or money matters. Okay, so somehow or another there's been some sort of dishonesty there somewhere. It could have affected you very, very greatly, or maybe not affect you a lot. So it just really depends on what the specific circumstances are, but there is some sort of deceit or dishonesty related to this, and that way the truth is going to be revealed relatively soon. So Spirit is just letting you guys know that. Okay. So we have 3 different stands here. We have gold, green, and blue. You decide which stand you'd like to get your answer on. And number 1 is no. Number 2 is not sure. And number 3 is not now. So we have no, not sure, and not now. So there's your Oracle Sphere answers for today. So thank you very much for being here. We appreciate you greatly. Do check out our other videos on YouTube. We have lots of Timeless Tarot. If you like the reading, please remember to give it a thumbs up. And also share the channel with your friends and family. We have a unique URL in the description that you can share with everybody, either through social media or email or text or however you'd like to do it. We appreciate that so much. If you have not signed up for Patreon, you can do so for as little as $1 a month, and you can have access to our exclusive videos over there. So we very much appreciate you guys, and we look forward to seeing you again, and may the stars guide your path. Bye-bye. Hello, Pile 3, and welcome to your messages from Spirit. And we have our Legends Tarot deck here, and then we have your Oracle Spheres. So we'll take a look and we'll see what messages there are for you today. There's one on the bottom. All right. Nope, it's not that card. Never mind. It's this card. Just get the right resonance and feeling of which cards it is here. All right. We've got the Sun card, the Four of Cups, and the Hermit. Okay. This message is very similar to one that we've done recently, in that right now Spirit is saying that you are kind of in a self-reflection mode, looking inward, not seeing the big picture, more of you're very enclosed right now. You're very, and sometimes it's really good to do that because, you know, we can kind of reflect on things. We can kind of take stock of our lives. We can do all these other good things. And sometimes it's really good to be in that energy. But then there comes a time in which whatever we've learned from this shadow work, whatever we have gleaned, whatever we have figured out, now, you know, would be the time, or there would be a time in which it would be time to take that knowledge and go out back into the world and do something with it. And, you know, kind of get back into things again, okay? Even though there are good times for us to be in those modes, there are times in which we need to start looking outward. We start being able to see things being offered to us. We start seeing the good things in our lives. We start seeing things from a different perspective and so forth. And what Spirit wants to let you know is now is the time to start doing that, because the sun is starting to shine on your life, and there's starting to be opportunities and things being presented to you and offered to you that you need to be able to look at to see. You need to be able to open your eyes and be looking in the right direction to see these opportunities and these things coming. You need to look at things differently than the way you've been looking at them. Okay, so Spirit is letting you know that you really have this great opportunity for the sun to come out into your life right now, and these opportunities to be offered to you as long as you can look for them. Okay, so that is the message from Spirit today, and we have 3 different stands here for you to choose from for your Oracle Spheres. This is gold, green, and blue. You pick which one you'd like to get your answer on, and you go out and you think of a yes or no question, and we'll get your answer. So number 1 gold is a maybe. Number 2 green is a not likely. And number 3 blue is a yes. All right, so we have a maybe, a not likely, and a yes. So there's your Oracle Spirit answers for today's reading. Thank you so much for being here. We very much appreciate everybody who comes and supports the channel in all their various different ways by liking and sharing the channel with their friends and family, signing up for Patreon. All of those things are just so useful to us, and we just can't thank you enough. But if you also get a chance to check out our other videos, we have lots of Timeless Tarot on YouTube, and we do exclusive videos over on Patreon. So we look forward to seeing you again, and may the stars guide your path. Bye-bye.